Yeah, we're good.
Okay, cool.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another stream. Yeah, we're gonna wait a second and wait for some people to come in here. You know, we're like super last minute on posting about it, making sure that everyone knows.
Yeah, I mean, I think we posted. I don't know if I actually did post yesterday in Discord.
Well, you told them that it wasn't that day. It was gonna be
Oh yeah, you're right. I did.
But we should definitely tag our Discord.
I just did.
Oh, you did? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Today's gonna be a little different. We're gonna do like a slow burn build today. Bringing back one of our old, not our chassis. This is a Sliger chassis, the CL530.
Yep.
And just one of our old builds, I guess, if you will.
It's 5 years old at this point.
We did it a minute ago.
Pretty crazy. Sliger was kind enough to send us this case, 5 years ago, and they sent us this along with the SFF V2, and both chassis were ITX based, pretty much SFF, and both pretty different from one another, even though they were both ITX. And with the CL530, it was the perfect, I guess you could say, depth for a board to be water-cooled with an external radiator setup. And in 2020 and 2021, we were just getting going with our external radiator setups with our EXT stand and stuff like that. I think we were on the V1 at that point, maybe a V1.5, but it was a really cool build that we were like really stoked about. And since then, I mean, we only had it up and running for like a couple months, and then we tore it down to build other stuff, and so this was put away in storage, and it's been in storage for years and years. But the whole time I was thinking to myself, man, that case had really cool dimensions to do different stuff with it, even though the case wasn't really designed for it, including a full ATX motherboard arrangement with, and then you would negate the SFX power supply and get a flex ATX power supply, which is what we've got here. So we're finally, 5 years later, accomplishing the mod that I've been wanting to do for a long time.
No better time than now.
Yeah, and then of course we're going to be doing an external radiator with this, because obviously we keep up that tradition.
Yeah. Hi, Timothy. I cannot believe it.
I know, right?
The weeks go by very fast when you have to stream every week.
Yes. They kind of do. They fly by.
Yeah. But I was going to say that this is also not going to be, we're not doing it all today.
No. By design.
We'll stream for about 2 hours, and then we'll do it again next week, and we'll have everything that we need to go ready for next week. I don't know, it's gloomy here, and maybe that's why I'm feeling the way I am feeling. I'm feeling a little under the weather. It's fine, everything's fine, but it's been gloomy for the past few days, which I love the rain, we need it, but also it's like, but I could lay in bed and lay on my Steam Deck and watch Schitt's Creek instead, but no.
That's that old school cartoon. It's like, I have a computer.
I have a computer. I also, I'm a huge Sims player. I don't know if anybody knows that about me. I'm also missing an earring, so if anyone sees that, I might fix that right now. I lost it probably at the grocery store today. It's fine.
No.
It's fine.
That's rough.
And I love custom content on Sims, like build mode's my shit, and I finally got it re-downloaded on my computer, and because it's like a newer version, all the custom content is like not as great as it was when you first get it, download it at the time that you download it, and so I had to manually like sift through over 10,000 pieces of custom content the other night, and I got down to like 119 that aren't working still. So I've been playing Sims, and girl, it's been so long since I played Sims, and I feel like it's like, she's back again.
Such a relaxing game.
So relaxing. I love to build.
Yeah, it was, we had a sweaty night, sweaty evening of Arc Raiders last night, to the point where our Discord community was kind of in agreement that we need another game that we can play together that's not as sweaty.
Yeah.
And we actually we were reminded of No Man's Sky because of their new update. I think their Expedition, I think the update was called Expedition, new DLC pack. And of course, No Man's Sky, all their updates are free. And they've added so much content to that game. And so we're all kind of in agreement that we should really do a No Man's Sky
Night.
some gaming sessions with No Man's Sky and along with Arc Raiders. So I thought that was a really cool idea, and I'm excited for that later.
Yeah, if you guys haven't already, I mean, there's really not that many people here, so it's just for future watchers, as they happen. If you haven't already, join our Discord. I feel bad because I've kind of been laying down rules lately. I'm like, you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do this. And it's not because of anything personal to anybody, but it's just like, it's still fun. It's still a fun place to be, but maybe in my mind, I'm like subconsciously thinking, oh, people are being quiet because they're afraid of getting yelled at by me. Truthfully, I'm afraid of getting yelled at by you. So we're afraid of each other. It's like, it's like a snake. Like, is a snake more afraid of you than you are the snake? Or what is it? I don't know. Not a snake. A dog. A wolf. A bear. I don't know.
You were way off on the snake.
Well, it's the first thing I thought about, like how they say it, like they sense fear.
It's true. It's true. They do that.
So I was thinking, I sense fear.
I sense fear and I hate it.
I hate it. I don't want to be yelled at. Boba had messaged me before, and they sent me a screenshot of my comment on Modernized Tech's Instagram. He was using the XTX Proto L, and I was like, I love that XTX Proto L. Love seeing that you're using it. Boba sent me a screenshot, and they were like, heh. And I was like, what did I do wrong? And they were like, I don't know. I was like, what did I do? I'm like genuinely confused. What did I do? And they're like, oh, you're just being funny. And I'm like, oh, I thought you were mad at me.
APU.
Oh, the APU.
Yeah, and it's mainly because the 9850X Studio has not come in yet, and we've got no choice.
That's
and
fine.
Also, the GPU would work really well in this build, being both ProArt. So just kind of find a combination of parts that would work for this. And it's funny because obviously with the side panels, you can see that it would cover up everything, but I think you would take the side panel off after this because it's going to be really cool, clean, very simple, simplistic build. Even with the EXT, you know, and we'll show you guys in a second, but there's fittings right here, new Thermal Grizzly fittings, and we're going to be using Thermal Grizzly. And we might even, on the inside of the build, not even sleeve the tubing and just have a really clean and simple black EPDM on the inside with the ProArt.
Yeah.
And then maybe on the EXT side we can sleeve.
Yeah.
But that's if we get to it. We definitely want to do a two-parter with this and just kind of have fun and take it slow. I think in the past streams, we've been too hyper-focused on the build itself, and we would rather just like hang out with you guys and have a good time, and also just kind of talk about the ins and outs of PC building.
Yeah, there's been a lot to figure out in the past couple of streams, and John and I are like, oh, no more.
Yeah.
Hello, how are you?
Infiltrator.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
How are you doing? How's your week? How's your Thursday?
We're gonna move some stuff aside.
Move it aside.
So we've got the X870 E Creator Wi-Fi, which is the ProArt motherboard, and obviously this APU we're going to be using is the motherboard is completely overkill, and the GPU is a RTX 4070 Ti Super with the ProArt variant as well. And so kind of what I'm thinking, and we've actually had really good experience with the 8600G and the 8700G for 4K gaming, because the GPU is doing most of the heavy lifting, and through our personal experience, there is still plenty of awesome gaming experiences to be had, even with an APU of this generation. And so kind of what I was thinking with this purpose of a build, like what would you do with a build like this and this kind of layout? Personally, I think we would use this as like a living room, home theater PC / gaming PC.
Yeah.
And so because of that, our living room TV is 4K. So, you know, we're gonna be playing games at 4K, but not insanely graphics intensive games, right? And so the 4070 Ti Super would be fine for 4K with like high to like medium high, or maybe even some ultra settings, maybe a hybrid of ultra and high settings. And the GPU would be doing definitely the heavy lifting. Utilization would definitely be pegged at a higher utilization because of the resolution. However, this card's not going to be water cooled, obviously. It's a really pretty card, and we didn't want to block it.
Yeah, no way.
And so I think
me.
in the future we would do another stream where we would like maybe change it up by like changing the GPU to be like water cooled as well, integrate it into the loop, because it would be really easy to do in this, and it would just be another fun reason to dabble and tinker with an existing PC. So we're going to be starting out with a relatively simplistic build, but I'm pretty excited about it. And we're going to be using a 420 Watercooled Monster radiator on our EXT-V3, and we're actually going to be using the new Fantex 140mm T30s with it. And they've got nice daisy chain pigtail cables, so it's going to be relatively easy to wire up for an EXT, since all the cabling is external and open, and so it should be easy to do. If we get to that point, you'll see that, because obviously you can go way overboard with the wiring and the plumbing for an external radiator, but the wiring is going to be relatively simplistic. We do have a SATA cable from the power supply, and we're just going to run a SATA cable from the pump into the case, and they're going to be relatively close by anyway, so they don't need to be super far distance, so you don't need super custom cable extensions or anything like that. But let's just get going with this, right?
Yeah. Hi Boba, hi Smoke.
Yo, what up you guys? Thanks for being here.
Get home safely, Infiltrator. But thank you for being here at the end of work. I miss working in the office where I watch way more TV when I work in the office than I do now as I work for myself.
That's true.
Yeah, I put my phone up, watch Below Deck or any housewife show all day long. I'm like, you need me? No, you don't.
You good? You good? Okay, I'm good.
Do you want me to do anything in particular?
Yeah, let me swap to top down and
we'll
install the CPU.
Have I admitted to anybody that's not in our Discord channel that I bent my first pin a couple weeks ago? Because I did. And it's been about a month now since it happened. Nothing really bad happened. We got it back. But first time in
and there was
a
just
lot
like
of
the
builds that I have
tiniest
done.
little brush of a
Literally this
corner of
one right here. It was like the very, very corner, very, very bottom. Just so dumb, sorta dumb. She'll never do it again. As I do it again, just kidding.
No, you're good.
We were filming, and so therefore I was having a panic attack the entire time. worried that I was gonna break it. Like I had broken it. It was awful. Lightning build for MSI, no. We probably will not. We did talk to MSI this week and they said nothing about the lighting.
Nope, we're not cool enough.
Yeah, we're not that cool. Hi Panda, Amanda, welcome.
Welcome to the stream.
I watched the last live stream after, but it was a great build. I'm so glad that you watched it after. Thank you for letting us know. It did have some good viewership. I mean, I think it was like 400 views by the like 2 days after. And I'm like, wow, that's actually kind of crazy. So I really appreciate everybody who watches these after the fact.
I'll change the camera. You guys can see the build from last week.
Yeah, because we didn't really show it other than on Instagram.
Yeah, I don't even know. I think, no, we didn't get it. No, we turned it on. We did a temperature test, I think.
Yeah, but not with like all the cosmetics that you've done to it. Panda Commanda, second stream in a row. Does that mean that you've been here for 2 of the streams? I feel like you've been here for more than that. I feel like you're here most of the time, which I appreciate. Thank you. John did some really cool 3D prints. We're gonna put them on our website to kind of clean this up. The front. So obviously it comes with a like a front panel that's
Focus is good, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just having a hard time thinking what the not perforated.
What, the front grille? Here,
Yeah.
I'll show it.
It's right there.
There it is.
So, and you can see everything through it, but it kind of takes away this really cool design that they have.
Yeah, like it would essentially hide it all.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't really get
that full effect.
Yeah, and it's really rare, honestly, when case manufacturers do something cool that like underneath the hood, if you will, underneath the grill. For the most part, the grill is the pretty part, and anything underneath is kind of basic. It's whatever, but it's because this grill is supposed to go on top of it and cover it, right? So it's rare when a case manufacturer of any brand does something cool on the inside, and this is a really cool surface modeled inlet for the G400A, which is completely unexpected. I mean, the case is, I would say, it's not that expensive of a case. I think it's like, I think it's several $100, to be honest.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I can't imagine it being that much.
It's a really cool case that.
And that's not that's not a node to the quality. The quality's fine. It's like what
Right.
you would expect from Vantex. I did request to get the Matrix kit for it as well, and they said that they would send it. So we'll see if we get that soon and do an upgrade. I forgot to tell you that.
Maybe we include that with part 2 next week for this one that we're working on right now.
Yeah.
Because it won't take very long.
Kind of reminds me of the Haven BF360 for some reason. Yeah, I can kind of see that. I can actually see that. Maybe just like the shape of it.
Sure, yeah. And it's, I would say it's very close to size for the BF360 as well.
Yes, that's exactly right.
The BF360 is not too big. The HS420 is massive, but yeah, the BF360 is actually quite shrunken down in size. And yeah, so the temperature is actually really good with the NHD15 G2, and you can kind of see the temps right there. It's just kind of
Hovering.
hovering.
Yeah, that's not bad. Hi, Willow.
It must be doing something. It's setting kind of high.
It is at the
42.9 is not an idle.
Are those fans going? Yeah, they are.
Yeah. But it must be updating or something. It's been a minute since when I had turned it on. I had just to make sure it was on. But yeah, no, it's a Core 9 or Core Ultra 9 285K. So those CPUs are actually really efficient, and I think they're perfect case scenarios for kind of over the top CPU coolers like air coolers. Not everything needs to be water cooled. You know, it's not lost on us that, yes, it's fun to water cool everything and anything, but you know, there's a time and place for some other really cool components that exist out there. And Noctua was nice enough to send us a bunch of stuff, and so we wanted to have something kind of fun and unique, if you will.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the super rare 49B matrix, which is it's really funny. We were watching Optimum Tech's video today on YouTube about the MSI Lightning. And the MSI Lightning features a 360 IO just like the Matrix, but their radiator is like
Tiny.
it's a completely standard, like maybe 28 millimeter, maybe 30 millimeter
Really?
thick radiator. Yeah. What I appreciated about this one, and I doubt you'd be able to tell, but this radiator is like a 35 or 38 millimeter AIO radiator, so it's a lot thicker than normal, and so the temps are really good on this card. It's really funny, but the more, when we were running this last week and just doing some benchmarking, the only thing I could actually hear was the pump in the AIO in the card. I couldn't hear the fans going. It's actually shocking how quiet these G2 fans from Noctua are. That being said, the 120 fans on the AIO they're not the G2s, they're the NFA12s, I believe.
Hi, Amphixius. Box EXA 1094 says, John, I'm waiting on some bar fittings, soft tube fittings, and some sleeving. Do they go well with each other? I'm tired of hardline tubing. Gonna change to soft inspired on your builds. Thank you so much. We actually haven't used, and I said borrow, but I'm thinking it's barrow. And
oh, I don't even know, to be honest with you. It's just one of those.
We've never used them. What are you wanting me to give you?
This.
The fittings that we have the best luck with are the Bits Power Artemis fittings.
And those are basically brand new in terms of like
right, they are
Bits Power fittings
very new. As well as the Watercooled ones, you just have to use a slightly smaller dimension on the Watercooled ones than our typical EPDM. Panda Commanda, what do you think about the Corsair sleeved tubing? I don't love it. I don't like the paracord, John. I'm speaking on behalf of both of us. But hey, they have a market for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's we have a Discord member in our server that is quite consistent with utilizing that, and every time they need to cut and trim and throw the collar, the compression collar over the sleeve before, you know, getting the tubing onto the barb and then crimping down. It's always a real pain in the butt. And I mean, it's obviously AIO tubing that they've like kind of just mass manufactured in long lengths to say, hey, the same tubing that we use in AIOs, we're actually just going to sell.
Yeah, it is AIO tubing, and not like a good AIO tubing.
No, the material is definitely paracord. It's not a nylon-based thread by any stretch of imagination, and so with that, you have got completely different behaviors and properties with it.
And it does bring a different vibe to it, and I think that we just really like the nylon. It looks a lot nicer. The colors are, you obviously get a lot more colors when you're using MDPCX sleeving. But yeah, I think that, not a huge fan, but it is a good, if it's something that you like, if you like Corsair, that's maybe something, and it's accessible to you, then. Yeah,
I mean, I personally wouldn't recommend it. One aspect about the tubing that I don't like is the sidewalls of the tube are not very thick, so it's easier to kink than if you're to do like 10 by 16 tubing. You know, like.
Tell me we're gonna spread this.
No, we don't have to. I need to get some. What do you want to use that for? Is it the Apex?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah, we should put With the EPDM tubing that we use for 10x16, the sidewalls are 2 mils thick, and it's a lot harder to kink that tubing than any of the other soft tubing that we've found. I think the only other tubing that would be harder to kink is ZMT, but that's because ZMT from EK is traditionally thicker on purpose. I think that was the whole get-go from the ZMT tubing, but ZMT is also pretty dirty. Like the interiors need to be flushed out as well. It's like,
is that the one
just
that
like
I
a
hate
radiator.
the smell of?
Yes, it smells like
Oh
shoes.
my god, I
like
hate the smell
new
of
tires or
ZMT.
new shoes.
Like John would years ago when he
Before
used
I
it.
discovered the EPDM.
Oh, I'd be like kind of grumpy when he would use it because it just smelled so bad everywhere in the house.
It literally smelled like you went out and bought new car tires, like new tires for your car, and then
you'd like fill it in the back of your throat, like I could smell it back in my.
Pretty intense.
Yeah, no, it's awful.
But the tubing was also dirty too, and that was something that I kind of discovered in time. It's like, wow, I need to actually flush out this tubing the same way that you would have to flush out a radiator before use. And the EPDM tubing that we get from McMaster is essentially food grade, and so it's also clean, and it's bulletproof tubing as far as I'm concerned.
Should I do a division side?
Yeah. And it's a breeze to sleep with. I mean, obviously you got to pair with the right fittings. And if you want, like, if you're going for the easiest case scenario for yourself in terms of like, I don't even want to worry about it, I just want to be able to sleeve and it just work, it's either the Bitsfire Artemis or Coulance's compression fittings. I don't know if they have a name. It might be just some random number, but it really comes down to how coarse the threading is on the fitting for the collar, the compression collar. Because if you get like EK tubing or EK fittings, and unfortunately Thermal Grizzly's new fittings, the threads are really fine. So it's actually really problematic to sleeve because the fittings can so easily grab unevenly and immediately start cross-threading.
Yeah.
And then once you have that going, the fitting's also at an angle, and so it's putting pressure on one side of the sleeving more than the other, and so it starts abrading on the sleeving, starts digging into it.
Which is kind of why I think that will be just not sleeving with the Thermal Grizzly
Yeah,
with the tubing today. But then of course we'll have to do it on the radiator. On the
I think
XT.
I think we would use other fittings.
Other fittings?
Yeah, I
Do
think
you want
we've got
me?
extra fittings.
Do you have something in mind? Do you want it this way or do you want it upside down?
I don't think it'll matter because we have the choice to do in and out on
Okay.
this. But yeah, let's just do right side up. Here, I'll swap the camera top down.
I will say, I love not using an AIO. I might have not gotten my full tower case this time, but I did get. My nails are so long, it makes it really hard to get things on.
Do you want a screwdriver?
Yeah, I do, but I think I see. Thank you.
I actually need to get some RAM. We don't have any RAM for this build yet.
RAM?
Some RAM. Let me go out and grab $1,000 RAM because RAM is that now. So rude.
So rude. I'm starting to see the photographer industry, photography industry, bragging about their external SSDs and the pricing. They're like, look how much money we have in external SSD. It's like,
What did you say?
I'm starting to see the photography industry brag about their external SSD collections.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because to me, it's like, why would you brag about that? Everyone was purchasing those when it wasn't expensive. You know, like.
Yeah, but I think that it's now so expensive. They're like, look at what I've got.
Oh, so you're also saying it's like how every damn influencer in the tech space is flexing on how many kits of RAM
Yes,
they've
exactly. It's that same situation.
got. Bruh, why? speaking of flexing, it's not really a flex, but look how perfectly matching that RAM is. Would you guys ever consider doing paid builds for customers? Yes, absolutely. That is something that we are planning on doing.
I had thought about that today, in fact.
Yeah,
so
we're going to be opening up some commissions.
As well as we would really like to have some off-the-shelf systems. So say you know what you want, you don't know what you want, but you know you want a liquid house build. There's going to be some that we will have on there that are done and ready to sell and ready to go. So kind of not made to order.
No, but
ready
they
to
are
go off the shelf.
built and configured in the way that we would want our build to be built and configured.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know, it's kind of like the off the shelf, right?
Yeah.
Every system builder has those options, and you know, it's not to toot our own horn or anything, but we've been doing this a long time, and we kind of know what works and what doesn't work, and what parts jive well with others and what don't, and what's some of the more efficient and optimum kind of configurations and what have you. And so there's quite a few build configurations that we would be more than happy of not just recommending to people, but building them ourselves ahead of time and saying, hey, listen, this build is, you know, priced at this, but it's going to work amazing. It's going to do this, going to do this, going to do that for you without any issues. And it would be a build that we would be happy to just immediately start using for ourselves.
Yeah.
Every build that we do build,
it'll be like a limited edition too. Like it's just like there will be one and then it's done, which is kind of cool. And maybe we'll do 5 and they're done. I don't know if that's what somebody wants.
Yeah, absolutely.
But something that is like unique, and I've just been doing like some research on other system integrators, how much they charge for their builds and stuff. Some of them charge way too much, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. I've always thought that.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't know, just providing a level of accessibility for other people to have really cool things in their own office.
Actually, I want to use that box because we're going to put a case on it.
Okay.
Since it's got a weird pedestal.
Where did the clamshell go, though?
Oh, I moved it.
Okay.
It's right there.
I just want to put the socket cover in there. Oh, that's okay. That's fine. It's fine, John. It's okay.
So if you look closely, you can see that there are like some weird dots. So this case, it had integrated PEM inserted, like press fitted standoffs. Since the panel, like most of these panels are pretty thin. I think they're like 1/16. So they're relatively thin. It's just like your normal case panel. And so with that, if you're going to be installing standoffs, it's a lot more optimum to do these press fit PEM style standoffs. However, it was set up to do ITX, and then you had standoffs right here for diagonal 120, diagonal 120, and then these brackets here were for SFX power supply that would sit right here. So the only modifications that we've done is, you know, we didn't want to press through the main panel and get those PEM nuts out. We just dremeled them down, and then we put 2 holes right here for the flex ATX power supply. So theoretically, this ATX board is going to be just mounted to these 4, but which is more than enough. And also, I do want to remind everyone that standoffs, yes, they are ground positions, but the power supply grounds the motherboard through the 24 pin and also the 8 pin. And so the power supply is grounded from the wall, and that's how everything else is grounded. Now, the standoffs, sure, they act as secondary grounds, and they also act as, you know, potential electromagnetic interference, you know, to maybe suppress any electromagnetic interference. But for the most part, as long as you have some sort of mounting from the board to the chassis and some sort of like metal to metal connection, you're fine. So we feel confident in doing just the 4. But one thing we did do is we made little mock standoffs that are going to go on the back of the board so that there's no flex on the board on the far corner from the standoffs. So that's going to be something that we are going to install first before we lay the board down into the case.
Hi-end Thixius. Timothy says, is it just a 2U rack size on its side? It kind of looks like it might be.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 3-slot. I don't know if it's actually spec'd as a 2U, to be honest with you. This CL530, I think they have a CL520. I mean, not anymore. Sliger doesn't make this case anymore, unfortunately, because it's a really cool case. And honestly, they made this long before Fractal made their own version, and a few other case manufacturers made their own version of like the console-esque case, right? So Sliger made a 3-slot GPU version and a 2-slot GPU version. We went for the 3-slot because I wanted a little bit of headroom for potential water cooling, because the 2-slot was very, very close on like fitment, and I definitely wanted to run some tubing on the inside, and there just would have been no way to pull that off. So the nickname for this case is actually called the Conswole, which is like a swole console, which is pretty funny.
That is funny. You had come up with, that's what they call it?
Yeah, that's what they had called it.
I
like
that.
The technical name was the CL530, but they called it the Conswole.
That's funny.
Yeah, you got a kick out of that for sure.
I just got an email that Restream had disconnected at 13 minutes, but that seems fine. So I'm sorry if anybody was lost. So if anybody got lost.
I don't see the viewership change.
No. I mean, it was a while ago. I got the email. 6:23, so over 20 minutes ago.
Okay.
But I wonder if it just disconnected.
You know, Restream's kind of problematic, right?
No, I mean, it has disconnected on us a couple of times. I'm glad you didn't get lost in Thixius. I would send out a search party for you if that were the case.
No! Where did they go?
I don't know what it is. I'm also gonna order myself some new earrings because I don't know what happened to my other earring. I must have lost it at the grocery store today. Guys, we got our first fake giveaway page on Instagram today. Somebody copied the L House account and was DMing people and offering them a free gaming PC, and the picture of the PC was a PS5.
The message literally said, "You want free PC gaming?"
Yeah, you want free PC gaming? And then sent them pictures of PS5, like PS5 games, all sorts of things. It was so funny. So I woke up very confused, and then the Mormon missionaries approached me on my way out of the house.
And by approach, you mean literally reached into the car.
Yeah, they reached into the car to shake my hand, which is very...
Not okay with that.
Very Mormon coded. Yeah, first spam giveaway page. It's like, whoa, have we made it? So I was like very disoriented earlier in the day, so me losing my earring doesn't really surprise me. Does anyone ever use those carts at the grocery store, like the half carts, the 2-tower? And it has like a little basket in the point where you would hit your, like, right at your shin level. Because
I think they did that knowing
that you would slam your
that
shin
everyone
on it.
would slam their shin.
I walked with mine today with my arms fully out. So I had a full step. And I didn't hit my shins, which is nice. Yeah, it's a good sign. Yeah, you made it pretty much. That's so funny. I feel like it, you know.
Those are the wins, you know. Those
Yeah.
are the wins we want.
Those are the wins we want.
Being impersonated. Sick.
Okay, ordering new earrings right now. $10.
Sorry you lost viewers.
It's okay. I looked in the bed. I took a nap and I thought that it was in the bed, but I didn't see it. And of course, now that I order them, it's gonna show up. It might be in the car. Who knows? But yeah, it was kind of like the amount of people that had reached out this morning before I even woke up to see the account was there. I was like, sent me into
It's
small
that meme
panic.
of that dude.
Yeah, literally.
You're being scammed.
Gonna dismantle my thinner EXT in preparation for that mounting hardware while I watch. You know what I'm gonna say, Boba. I think that Boba should spray paint their EXT white to
You know
match
what?
the case.
So I want you to look at. Do you see something up with the CPU block?
Is it uneven?
It's the tiniest bit crooked.
Yeah, I see it.
Do you see it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if we can loosen it without compromising the paste.
Yeah, it's the
And
bottom is
just-
uneven.
And just. I saw when I was mounting, I was like, OCD's kicking in.
No, it's okay. I think I saw it. I saw it right away. Ugh, frick. This is the worst part though.
Why?
Because I can't ever tighten those standoffs enough. And I just screw it up every time.
Here, it's okay. I'll just do it by hand.
Do you think you can?
Yeah.
But this standoff's moving with it. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, crap.
I know. And I, if you saw, I really.
Let me see that. Yeah, that's the one thing that's like super unfortunate about it. Can I see the screwdriver?
Did that one move as well then?
Yeah, I just
Okay. Whew. Tighten that baby.
just enough to straighten it out is all. Let's say it wants to
Move.
move at the last second.
Well, luckily it's an APU and it won't be producing too much.
No, it's completely fine.
Yeah.
We're just us and being attentive about every little detail.
Yeah, I noticed it right away when you said, "Did you notice anything about?" And it's still even the slightest bit off.
Is it?
I don't know. The shadowing is kind of this. It feels like this side is.
Looks a lot better than it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's itchy. That's okay.
I am notorious for putting those standoffs in there not tight enough, even if I double, triple, quadruple checked it, which I did.
Yeah, it looks better now.
Okay. You actually have to screw it up every time. yeah. That's the Ellie effect, right? I'll always sleeve something real nicely though. And if it's not nice, it's redone.
Yeah. Maybe I should have put that cable behind the board.
Do you think so?
I mean, I was thinking about plugging in the RGB, but like, I mean, I guess maybe it goes well with the ProArt. We can set the lighting to like a really dull yellow hue, but I don't think the GPU has any lights on it, so this would be the only thing that the RAM's not even lit up. Okay, so as you can see, this is like the perfect size for an ATX board, and then have like a little bit of wiggle room, right? So next is the Flex ATX power supply. And the only thing that we had done for modifying to make it work is I put 2 holes right here in the case.
You good?
Yeah, right here. These 2 holes right here. And then I made a custom 3D printed bracket that literally just has two brass inserts for threads, and it mounts where you would traditionally mount flex ATX power supply. And obviously the cable is just an extension, the IEC extension. And being that it's so close up to the top, I wanted to pre-install that before actually putting it into the case. So let's see how this goes. This is actually only the second time that I have mocked this all up. So hopefully everything will work. I did mock up just to see, so like one aspect about this build when we had originally done it in 2001, or sorry, 2011, no, 2021, my goodness, 2021, is the riser cable that came with the case was a 3.0 riser, and the board is a 5.0, and the card's a 4.0, and I definitely didn't want to use a 3.0 riser cable because I feel like that would have just been really problematic. And so I even think we got rid of most of the 3.0 riser cables.
What did we do to get rid of them?
We might have tossed them because we had just accrued a decent amount of 4.0 risers. Some 3.0 risers were really problematic though. You just couldn't. And we were talking about this in Discord a little bit today about my purification and the motherboard settings and all that stuff. But one aspect about the riser cable situation for this is the standoffs on this case don't line up with the riser cable. And that was another part of the conversation we were having in Discord today about how the second you change your riser cable around in a build, the dimensions change as well for everything else. And so it's tough to decide to make a bracket that's meant for mounting a riser cable to when the riser cable dimensions you are no control over. And those can change on the fly in an instant, and you have no choice but to deal with it. And so we won't be able to mount the riser cable to the standoffs. It's going to be floating. So the card's going to be mounted right here, sure, but it's going to be kind of wiggly. And that's not something I'm too jazzed about, but at the same time, at least for maybe part 2, I can come up with some sort of 3D printed solution to like hold the card more secure.
For sure.
And
we had just decided that we were going to do this case and this build like I think Tuesday, which is why we needed to get the power cable for the power supply, but also John took some time to design 3D print solutions, which is so crazy that we ever lived without a 3D printer. I mean, how many times have I said that? But
it's so true though.
And but John is so quick with it. He's so quick with it. Just doesn't. I still haven't dabbled in 3D design yet. I've done some 3D modeling on my iPad. I think you would call it more 3D modeling. It's like but it's really hard, man. Really hard.
It's one of those things where it's more of a mind trick, and then, or I should say, we're trying to refrain from cursing, but it's a mind fuck because it seems complicated.
Yeah.
And then once you start doing a few, you're like, oh, this is actually pretty easy. This is like more than doable. I can totally figure this out.
Oh, that's very sweet. You're awesome. You're awesome. Thanks for being here, and I appreciate that comment. We appreciate that comment. Willow appreciates that comment. I've already been enjoying his 3D parts that he mocked up for me. Looking forward to potentially still doing that shroud for the NV9. Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just rocks, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's just good at it. I mean, sometimes I wish that we could just leave a build as it is. Like,
Oh, there's so many builds that I would want to leave as is.
I mean, just like this, but you always go the extra mile.
Oh, you mean like without any modification?
Yeah, just leaving it. You don't have to do all that extra stuff, but
Right.
John always does that extra stuff. And I play Overwatch.
Hey, do you? Oh, no, I was just about to ask you something, but I found it. I'm so excited about this build, man. I've been wanting to do this for so long.
Oh yeah, it'll be nice. I know those things are going to be going on our shelf upstairs in the living room.
Oh man, I did it wrong. Crap. Oh man.
Oh, did you do it backwards?
Yeah.
I can't get over how pretty this pump res is. Right, you're talking about the Alpha Pool ones. They have some really beautiful acrylic.
Oh, the block?
Yeah. No, Boba's saying that about their pump reservoir.
Oh yeah, the core distro.
They're just gorgeous, gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm curious about what the V2s are going to be like. I mean, it seems like everyone is making a slim edition, and in my head I'm thinking probably a lot cheaper because you don't need
As much acrylic.
Yeah, you don't need to buy that really expensive, thicker stock of acrylic.
Yeah.
I need this cable to stay put. Thank you.
Hi, Gary. Gary Key just messaged me and said that he was in the stream.
Oh, that's awesome. What's up, man? Thanks for being here. See, this is my kind of SFF build because, yeah, it's small form factor. It's got a small footprint. Yes, it's confined, but at the same time, you have full access to the entire build at one time. You're not trying to cram anything. You're not worrying about some ridiculous sandwich layout.
Well, I think that this is also a really good design.
Yes, I love this kind of
like
SFF
footprint,
design.
I suppose. Rather than maybe like the Fractal Terra is just so small.
Oh yeah, oh my gosh.
This one's
Terra
kind of
is so small.
So small.
Speaking of which, I have a fractal riser cable that I'm gonna try and make work on this. And I don't remember what case it came from. And this is most positive a 4.0 riser. I would laugh so hard if it was a 3.0. No real way to tell. But we're gonna find out. And another thing about not water blocking the GPU right away is if there are any issues with the setup, it's easy to remove the GPU and kind of sort that out, right? So that's not something I'm too concerned about.
The Terra it's a very unique case. They were the first to come out with it. I think there's been a couple other copycats. I don't know if they've gone to market, but if you're in our Discord, we had seen a couple of years ago, we had seen a company just like straight one-to-one copy the Fractal Terra.
Absolute one-to-one, and it was shocking.
And the next day when we came back and we're walking by the booth, the Fractal team was in a meeting with the company that had copied it, which is always so funny.
Like, whoops, maybe you shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
I'm getting some screws for the GPU. Just to lock it down.
Do we have the fittings down here already too for the, are they the Delta Mate ones?
They're not those ones.
Okay.
They are in a bin by
Yeah.
that Montec build.
No, you stay there.
Oh, Willow, you're okay, pup. Freak out. She tried to get up so fast.
I know. I wish she wouldn't. Are these organized?
Yeah, they're in individualized bags, so
I'm looking for the black ones.
you're looking for, we'll need 2 black 90s and 4 black ST16s. I just really need 2 screws of the same thing. Unless you can't find it right now. We just pull it off with
Oh my
one.
gosh.
So I'm hoping that fitment will be okay for this card.
I can only find the nickel ST16s. Sorry guys, I'm gonna turn off my mic because I know this is so...
What is that noise? They might be in that same bin, yeah. Okay, I think fitment looks pretty good, to be honest with you guys. That being said, I buried the power cable. It's pretty tight fitment, actually. Okay.
Oh, are they in this bin right here? One closer.
They might be, yeah. She says, Mom, what are you doing?
Aha! I found them.
Nice.
Sorry for the crinkly ASMR. I'm going to test run my GPU CPU on an air for a little while first before going full out with the sleeve tubing block. I think that's a good idea. Why not? Also, it just keeps your hands busy, you know what I mean? Like you can, like iterations are really fun. Fractal's cool, but my 13-year-old one has some flaws that become very obvious. Top 5 worst PCBs I've seen on the front IO. Oh, darn it. It's crazy that they've been around for that long.
I know.
Any reason to not be using an ITX motherboard?
Oh, yeah. The reason is we did an ITX motherboard in this case 5 years ago.
So we're just redoing.
Yeah.
So I was just saying reiterations are something that we like to do.
The whole premise of this case was ITX with the SFX style power supply, But this is one of those cases where it can remain SFF form factor, small form factor, even if you are pulling off a full-size motherboard, right? And there's not many cases that can do that. And we thought that was a really cool aspect about what this case can do, just with a little bit of modification. And so we modded it so we can do full ATX. And obviously we're doing like a very simplistic build. But I mean, like if we were, like if I was building this for myself as like this is gonna be my main rig, it's gonna be doing everything I want it to do, blah, 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 blah. I would have done more 3D printed designs as like additive modifications. Like I would have had a 3.5 inch SSD mount underneath the graphics card right here. That would have allowed a stack, do a RAID of hard drives right there. I would have done a way better CPU. You could have done a 9950X3D if you wanted to, right? With, you've gotten even with the length of the motherboard, and there's still a gap right here, you could put a low profile, like 90 mil fan underneath and have exhaust out, and you could have done a different card with a pass-through vent, and for better temps if you wanted to do something a little bit more intensive, not just a 4070 Ti Super, maybe like a 50 series, which obviously makes a little bit more heat than normal.
God, look at this. This is so funny. No, we put her snowboard helmet
so
on
funny.
Summit.
Oh, that's interesting. I wonder why that is. That is weird. This card doesn't want to line up.
I honestly think it's a good sign that standard design practices become sort of questionable over long periods of time. Yeah, I agree with that. Stuff like the separated PCIe slots in a case that prevents universal mounts, etc. I think we're going to hit a breaking point within the next decade of an entirely new PC case standard. ATX were changed. Sorry, I can't read that. Am I dumb? Yeah, of component layout. The last message. Dig 'em.
Paradigm.
Paradigm.
I think it's paradigm.
Paradigm. Dig 'em. Paradigm.
Yeah, this is.
Dig 'em them
this
holes.
Is an unforeseen issue. I don't know why, but the hole is not lined up. Hey, can I get your help?
Yeah. So we actually, the Core 1, the AlphaCool Core 1 block was our go-to for a very long time.
I need you to
What do you need me to do?
put your
I
finger
see.
right there and like kind of press up as hard as you can.
Okay, how?
No.
Under this.
put
Yeah,
your
that makes more
finger.
sense.
But
Like
hold on,
on
I
the-
lost the screw now.
Okay. Paradigm. That makes a lot more sense. I know that word. I don't know how to spell it though. Is that too low still? Damn.
I don't know why this.
I hope we don't scratch the card doing this. Woo!
Let's rip that. Need a different screwdriver. It's in. I just need to.
Is the other one still lined up then?
I'm not going to worry about that other one.
Okay. Ooh.
We're good.
Okay. Yeah, I'm worried about the air cooler. But I guess if it's just pressed, it shouldn't scratch it. Yeah, that's still going. It's fine.
We're good.
It's fine. It will all be servers. Hopefully, probably not, but there's way more server sales in consumer now, and the trickle down from data centers to consumer seems to be speeding up. Yeah, I mean, I think that it sped up really quickly. God, I don't know. What's to say about any part of the future? Everything seems so uncertain in so many different ways. But I don't disagree. But I also feel hopeful. Like I have to hold out hope that this consumer market, it's while it did speed up, data centers did speed up, and server-based computing did speed up. I think that it's kind of plateauing. Not saying slowing down. I'm just saying it's plateauing, and maybe that will give us another leg up in the consumer market, but that is also me being so hopeful.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna always be team consumer, right?
Right.
Yeah, this enterprise industry is sure booming, but...
And yes, there's a lot of money there, but there are some brands that are consumer focused, and who knows that they can change their tune at any moment. And what if maybe maybe Liquid House will be server builders one day.
Just out of
pure necessity.
Survival.
Yeah. But yeah, the current bottleneck in computer pricing is memory and storage stuff. Yeah. I'm saying plateau. It's plateauing. Also, we watched Gamers Nexus, was his most recent video today.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a certain somebody who seems to be losing their GB mind.
Hey, can you get 2 more of these?
Yeah, is that the...
ST16 black.
Why are you laughing?
Oh, just because of what you're saying.
Yeah, it seems that they're kind of, I'm not going to name drop, but somebody who is a huge problem in why consumer-based hardware is no longer going in the direction that it is.
Check
He
this
may
out.
or may not wear a
This is the Thermal
specific
Bridge
item
90.
of clothing.
It's got like a
Yeah,
little O-ring to cover the hex head.
that's the one they sent us for Christmas.
Yeah, it is. It is. Though, actually, I think we're gonna need, because these are like, these work as low profiles.
Yeah.
Oh, we might be able to pull this off without extenders, but we also have some extenders from them too. I'm curious if this will sit too low. It might sit too low.
It's the other ones then?
So there are some fittings called MF7s.
I saw those, yeah.
Yeah, 2 of those, please. I'll have to watch that Meeks video. Meeks? Is that how they pronounce it? I mean, it's tough to be in the space. I mean, okay, so Timothy, think about it from his perspective and kind of also our perspective, which is why we watch a lot of his content, in the sense of he's dedicated his entire life, all the money he's made, everything that he's done to this consumer space, right? And the tech world. And it's safe to say that the tech world is kind of under assault.
Those are not them.
No. The tech space, or the tech consumer space is under assault right now, right? The enterprise industry is obviously got the more money, and they're kind of brute forcing their way into every piece of inventory they can get their hands on, and it's not without consequence, right? The consumer space is definitely taking a major hit, and it's affecting everyone in a negative way, and it's not a fun realization, knowing and not being able to do much about it, especially when you're going up against juggernauts that are throwing hundreds of billions of dollars left and right to make things happen their way, and we're just the little guy, right? Even Gamers Nexus is the little guy compared to some of these corporations, and so we have to watch this all unfold before our eyes, and those of us who've invested and dedicated our lives to be in the consumer space and watch the consumer space crumble under the weight of those corporations, it's not fun. So I absolutely sympathize with that kind of quote unquote deranged behavior, because it's kind of like a copium of like, what the hell are we gonna do about this? Like, what can we do? How do we talk about it? And the longer that goes on, the more, I wouldn't say desperate, but kind of in a way desperate people are gonna be, because the longer this goes on, the more damaging it's going to be. And we can make that down to 10s. There's definitely 7s in there, but it's not a big deal.
I think that I see the comments. Someone said that Steve seems deranged himself. Either you love him or you hate him. I have a mad respect for Steve. I have a mad respect for people who just say the quiet part out loud and aren't afraid of criticizing people. And not criticizing for the sake of criticizing, but like legit. There are times where he has criticized for the sake of sensationalism, for clicks or whatever it might be. But his most recent videos, I think that they're very well organized. He's very well researched, and yeah, I don't know. I'm a Steve fan. But you either get one reaction or the other. It's never like, nah, he's fine. It's always like, I love him, I hate him.
I know this is gonna.
Bluntly, we're in an arms race basically, and this is a consequence. Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels that way. Yeah, it's very. Do you want me to see if these are them right here?
Can you actually get me another 90?
Yeah. These might be the.
No, those are.
Oh God, I wish this was all candy. I wish we had as many candies as we had.
I want candy. This is crazy, man. These thermal grizzly fittings are wild.
The 90 rotary, right?
Yeah.
Do you want one or two?
One more, please.
ST16. Was it the ST16 that you were asking for earlier?
Yeah, but you got me those.
There you go.
Thank you.
Steve is putting in work. He is putting in work. And that alone will kind of make you lose your mind, I would think. Yeah. I do enjoy a fair bit of his content, usually reviews about specific things I'm buying. I could do without the LTT drama and such, though. Give me good, yeah. And to be honest, I don't even consider the LTT drama when I think about Steve. I don't know. Every creator is gonna have drama with another creator. It's just like part of being human. And I don't think that you need to use it for clicks, but they're both guilty in that.
It's
Back
funny.
to you, Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, Steve. What's up, babe?
So when we were installing the block, this bracket system, I thought could slide from either side.
It cannot.
You can't,
Yeah.
because I would have loved if the diagonal was right here, because then it can go. But these fittings are like, it's gonna have to
Go like that.
do something funky. Yeah.
Or something rather than.
Yeah.
I see what you mean. Thermal Grizzly, yeah, I think that they will. I don't think that there's any stopping Thermal Grizzly from going to the top right now, to be honest. I think that they have a really awesome team. They're very ambitious, very smart. I'm excited just to see where they go. But yeah, General Hardware would be very interesting. There's some more niche water cooling components that shouldn't really be expensive that are because of their niche. I'd like to see Thermal Grizzly try to smash that. Yes. Yeah, it is kind of crazy to think about how expensive some of these things are. I mean, the fittings alone, right? Even these Delta Mate fittings are what, $17 a pop? Which is just crazy, but hey, you know, if you like it, you like it.
Well, I will say, because this is the first time I'm using the 90s, the Montec build we did 2 weeks ago for the stream. Well, actually, we didn't even get to the water cooling aspect because so many things about that case weren't working the way we wanted it to. But that was the first time we used their compression soft tube fittings, and that's when we learned that the sleeving without fittings is going to be really hard to do. And but this is the first time we're actually using the 90s, and the 90s are really well made, and they feel amazing. The finish, the fit and finish is insane, and I would say they're worth the money for sure.
Yeah. Would you bother doing a water-cooled 96 or 9070 XT? Yes, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
We would love to do that.
The reason we haven't utilized many AMD cards is because when it comes to brands sponsoring us, I think they get more allocation in NVIDIA cards than the AMD cards, and so they don't have many to send out. And so we rarely ever get an AMD chipset GPU for stuff like that. But there's a few people in our Discord that have water blocked their 9070s XTs and 7900 XTXs, and with wonderful results and success. So yeah, there's absolutely nothing that would stop us from doing that ourselves other than just the allocation itself.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we just don't have the kind of money to just buy any set of hardware that we feel like it, and kind of hope for the best for sponsoring.
Yeah, but also if we end up doing, well, we will do commission builds. If that's the platform that you want to be on,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
then we'll absolutely work with you on that. That's not a problem. Which is probably not related to you, but you know, just in case for the general audience. Yes, if you're Boba, if you're saying Alpha Cool fittings are $17 a pop, I think you're right on that as well. The only reason why I even know that though is because John and I got a gift from Thermal Grizzly for Christmas, and it was a fitting on a ribbon, and we paid, which it wasn't for that. We paid $20 in duties.
So you know what I think it was actually?
It was for the actual shipment.
Yes, and we had to pay it way in advance.
Correct.
We didn't even get tracking info yet, and we had already gotten
Yes.
customs fees to pay for it. And we're like, wait, what is
We
this?
literally thought that we paid $20 to get the one fitting delivered, and we were like,
A one fitting Christmas decoration.
like, oh.
Like, no way.
okay, that's really cool.
You've got to be kidding me.
That's funny, Timothy. We were talking about the sleeved EPDM from Corsair earlier. We are not a fan of it. If you like that aesthetic, It's kind of more so similar. It's paracord, so it's what you kind of see more on all-in-one coolers. And we just really like the aesthetic of the nylon sleeving that we use. There's more options available with MDPCX than what they can offer in the paracord pre-sleeved tubes. But also we're crafters, you know. But yes, we have absolutely seen it. Of course we have. Maybe I'll try Delta Mate sometime. I got most of my fittings from EK before these hit the market. Yes. I'm glad that people are still buying EK. I'm very glad to hear that.
I mean, there's still a lot of really cool designs and stuff by them, and there's nothing wrong with the gear itself. You just had drama. That's it.
No, yeah, they make wonderful products.
It's drama.
Yeah.
In which case, honestly, all sorts of drama happens within companies behind closed doors all the time, every single day.
Very public.
It just happened to be really public,
Yeah.
which is very unfortunate.
And I don't agree with half the shit they did either.
Yeah, for sure. But there's also a ton of things that other companies do behind closed doors that we wouldn't agree with either.
Right. Okay, Thermal Grizzly is a bit more feasible, like the 90s. What in the hell is happening? Oh, I thought it was the table moving.
Oh crap, I am moving the camera around like crazy. Sorry guys, I did not mean to do that.
Earthquake.
The tubing was on the C-stand. I'll use other tubing so I don't have to mess with the C-stand. I just start manhandling it. Give me
What
this.
are you doing? I thought it was the table moving. Oh yeah, the US stock is very questionable. We had a friend who had placed a good size order from EK for his ISO build and just getting the runaround on delivery.
Still kind of is, right?
No, he just messaged and said that they shipped him a second order.
Okay.
Duplicate order. But then his first shipment started moving again. Which just happened.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's the synthetic fabric sleeve is like the paracord. I don't love it. Boba's the one that uses it, so if you have any questions, they would be the one to ask. But I am all for. It's like getting a hamburger at McDonald's versus at a craft restaurant. It's like it's the same thing, but like of course the craft restaurant burger is gonna taste better.
Right.
I was trying to think about like a homemade pie versus a store-bought pie. You know, we can put it together at home. It's gonna look and taste better than the one that's been sitting on the shelf for 3 days. That's how I feel about the Corsair sleeving. And maybe that's why they don't work with us.
That's somebody hating on their shit. I don't like it.
Yeah, MDPCX should have a massive range of colors. Last time, yeah, they have tons of colors. And it's a single guy. He's really wonderful. We really like to support small businesses. I would say that MDPCX is a small business, and yeah, I mean, even Thermal Grizzly is kind of a small business right now too.
Sure.
But yeah, as a small business, we like to support these smaller companies more. Corsair owns 3 different companies.
Oh yeah, they're definitely a conglomerate of
CEO
sorts.
is a millionaire. That's cool. We're not.
That's cool.
Good for you. EK was taken over by LM Tech, but they're still having issues. Oh yeah, I said that. Order processing took like a week or something when I ordered from their. Yeah. And okay. Yeah, that's exactly the same thing, Timothy, that our friend was going through. And if you're in the United States, which it seems like you are, he had to pay the duties, the tariffs on it, right? And they lost it after he already paid the tariffs. And it's just like kind of, I don't know. I just think that people need to get it together. Yeah, they own 5 different companies. Yeah. Go fuck yourself. Just kidding. No, I'm not. MDPCX is great. I have bought a few times from them. They're always, yeah, the lovely notes are so great.
The notes are the best, the little drawings.
They're my favorite.
Yeah, absolutely. That's some humanity with the transaction, right?
Yeah, it's really cool. And he's just also really encouraging. Nils is just really encouraging. I think that, yeah, people who like encourage other people to do creative things, like he sends like little customized tools for sleeving, if we're wanting to do sleeving for like custom cables. He sent us the tools that we would need for that, and they say Liquid House on them, and it's really cool handwriting. And
yeah, I'll go get it. I'll go get it. It's so cool. I don't think we've ever, no, we posted a photo of it a long time ago.
Long time ago.
It's so dope, the crimper.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. They need to make more of a concerted effort to stock U.S. resellers. I remember part of their issue was apparently they didn't own any manufacturing, and hopefully that was no longer the case. I do not know. I cannot confirm nor deny. And I also have a feeling that, and I don't know for sure this either, but I wonder if these U.S. resellers don't even have any interest in getting, yeah, look how fun that is.
Creators Create Liquid House Edition.
That is so cute to me.
So dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is best crimper on the market right here.
Talk about ASMR.
I know. Very nice.
And I'm concerned that U.S. retailers or distributors are wary about supplying EK stuff, because think about how many issues their customer service and how much manpower that takes to answer phone calls and answer emails if something's not in stock. And and I'm speaking from experience. We had really shitty manufacturing when I worked at when I worked my 9 to 5 was in at an automotive place. We made aftermarket parts for Volkswagen and Audis. So like cold air intakes and radiators and blah, 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 blah. And things would be out of stock for 3, 4, 5 months. And you're sitting on 50 orders. And the amount of angry emails, the canceled orders, the chargebacks, it's a lot for a company to manage. So I wouldn't be surprised if, and a lot of these like Titan Rig, Mod My Mods, they're small businesses as well. They don't have hundreds of employees. So I don't know, I would say that they would probably be wary of carrying EK stuff and that's probably why we're not seeing it. Yes, it's a 1-of-1 crimper. Honestly, if you're sleeving a pump and doing custom cables, just grab an Engineer PA09 and call it a day. It'll handle mini fit junior and fan pins clearly without fighting the tool. And yeah, until EK sorts out its distribution and tracking reliability, I'd probably stick to resellers or alternatives. No tracking number 2026 is wild. Yeah, it is wild. Mm-hmm. But also, guys, like, during Christmas, and I've even seen it after Christmas, and it's mainly USPS, but it's like, it feels archaic. It feels like we've gone backwards in expectation. I mean, think about like airlines, like people canceling flights and everyone's flights get canceled and yada yada yada. Like it doesn't seem like anything's working anymore. Are we relying too heavily on these services? Where they just stopped working in the way that we intend? I don't know, that could be it. And a rebrand probably would not be a bad idea. But they relied so heavily on their name, right? I bet that would be very, very hard for them to kind of take into consideration, because they worked so hard to make a name for themselves. And they really did flood the market. That was kind of their marketing plan, was just to flood the market. Every PC, they didn't even have PC influencers back when they were doing this, but every modder, every YouTuber, they were using EK stuff. And so anytime you would see a custom build on the internet, it would be EK. And it barely gave these other guys kind of a chance to come up with their own stuff or have the market themselves. To me, I love seeing Watercooled dominate. I love seeing Thermal Grizzly come out and do things. I love seeing, you know, I like the options that we have now. Bits Power, I really appreciate having the option. I don't think that flooding the market was good for them. I think it hurt everything.
You guys, I did all of this and I didn't do the power button.
Yeah, I see it.
It's like right in here.
Oh, you have tiny little, he doesn't have tiny fingers, but he has very like nimble fingers, so he can work on that.
This build's looking pretty dope, you guys.
Lower regulations allow for more authorized transactions. Yes, and do you think that that's kind of what is the issue with like online shipping, online ordering and stuff like that too? Hospitality is an afterthought at best, or completely abandoned by worse by companies these days. Bare minimum PR and customer service, but never bespoke, warm hospitality. Yeah, I agree. I completely agree with that. It's interesting. It's very interesting. For better or for worse, EK has a design language that really speaks to me, and few other companies compare to it. And I get that as well. I think that their fittings have always been really clean. They don't throw a logo on every single fitting. Like, you don't need a logo on every fitting. And Bits Power was doing it for a while now. And they're working on kind of rebranding and getting that dragon logo off of everything. But yeah, EK, I agree. The look of the EK fittings was my favorite for a very long time. And that's why we use them so often too. But now I'm like looking at the Artemis fitting, and it's a beautiful fitting. Looks great.
Yeah, it's cool. The finish could be a little bit better.
Yeah.
It's got like this texturized finish surface that it's cool, it's fine, but like the finish also goes in with the threads too, so when you're threading the collar it feels a little rough because it's the surface finish. It's like this textured semi-rough, semi-smooth finish, but it carries over onto the threads too, so when you're threading on the collars it kind of doesn't feel grindy, but it doesn't feel smooth either. And the first thing I thought was, okay, well that's an interesting choice to make. Okay, I got it, but now I'm not going to be able to plug this in without taking the card out.
Damn.
I know.
I can help you. I'm just sitting in the corner. Are you guys coming out with your own fitting?
There might be something in the works.
Might
Might certainly be something in the works.
I will tell you a story long ago, and I am very business-minded. I think that's kind of always been my thing. I like product. I'm a consumer. Oh, hello. I'm gonna do the top down.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Willow. I'm a consumer and I love product. And So when John and I started Liquid House, I think even before this, I think when John and I moved in together in 2015, I had said to myself, why don't we start a retail brand? Like these little things. Talk about the fittings. Like, why don't we make our own?
Like, what is this thing? We need to make our own.
Yeah.
You have so many, and you've bought so many, and
Yeah.
spent so much thousands of dollars on
Like,
freaking fittings.
everything we need to do on our own. So it's been, 2015 was a long time ago, my friends. So it's been a long time in the making, but yes, it's something that we would like to do, and we might be doing.
Man, I was not looking forward to having
To take that out, I know.
shredded.
It's just a screw.
Okay, so it's gonna take a little bit of finagling.
This is just a...
That's not attached. Oh, you can.
Oh, stop.
This is kind of free floating. So here, just hold that in place. Plug this in.
It's just free floating? Oh, we talked about, you said something about.
Yeah, but one thing I did want to grab, feed this through SATA cable for the EXT, which I don't know.
It'll reach?
It's just going to be a little tricky.
A little tricky.
That's why I want to like feed this through first so that
SFF, everybody.
yeah.
Okay, so.
Like that is it.
That's
the
it.
cable link. That's okay. All right, now let's get that screw back in.
Is that too low?
Raise it up higher.
Okay. I don't know if I can. Ooh, that is an awful sound. All right, there we are, party people. Do we play any tabletop games? No, but we would love to play D&D.
Yeah, we want to do a D&D
Campaign.
campaign series so bad. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Right now, sorry if this Roxy, I didn't see that you had said that you got a new Bits Power water block. That's awesome.
Which one did you get?
Yeah, which one did you get? Sorry, I have like a side ache and I can't breathe in.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Combative Panda, what tabletop games do you recommend?
Can we have the snips?
Oh, okay, the Nebula block for the 9070 XT.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's a good one.
Welcome home. I'm glad that you made it home safely. Oh, that seemed like a long commute, huh? Let's see. I don't really have a context of time. Yeah,
How long have you been streaming?
an hour 45. That was not my butt. That was the chair. Did you hear that? I don't know why. I've never heard it do that before. I think there was like air in this.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny.
Oh, that's funny. Which is like perfect. 145. This is the Sliger CL530. It's an older Sliger case. SFF.
Yeah, obviously, so it's ITX based that we have modded to do full ATX with a flex ATX power supply. And as you can see, there's two fittings right here made for external cooling.
Which we'll be using our EXTV3.
Man, that looks good.
It does look good. Yeah, these it would be cool to sleeve the tubes, but it's fine because
The runs are so short,
they're
and
short, and the fittings are
the
not.
fittings are unfortunately not it for sleeving.
John was like, the first time he used them, he was like, they might be worse than the EK ones.
Yeah, it might be. So the only thing that I would need left to do before we started on an EXT setup is PWM extension. That would unfortunately need to be routed all the way to the bottom, but I think I could route that backwards.
An hour cab ride is a long time, but I'm very glad you're home, especially as not the driver. Oh, that's okay, Tiffany. It's I'm happy. We're happy to say it. We're not like, look at the title. It's in the title.
There's definitely something going on with this board, though.
Yeah, you're right. It is. There is something going on. You see that gap?
I/O is way bent. I don't know why. Have to get in there.
Yeah, unfortunately not, Asphroxia. Not yet, at least. The Sextrim motherboard. It does look like that, doesn't it? It's so funny.
The what?
The Extreme motherboard looks like it says Sextrim.
Sextrum?
Yeah. Do you not ever see it?
Oh, damn it.
Because it's like the logo next to
Oh
it.
yeah, they
It makes
covered
it
up
look.
the
It looks like a.
E.
Ow. Yeah.
Hey,
What's up?
I need those super pointy needle nose.
Visas? I love D&D. Been playing for some time, getting into painting some 40K soon. Okay. Pro Art fans for the rad know, Dynamics, we are going to be using the T30s from Fantex again. You see, John was waiting for a very long time for these to come out onto the market, and so he will not stop using them. Also, I don't think we have Pro Art fans.
They don't have the Pro fans yet.
Yeah.
They were shown at
Computex?
CES.
CES?
CES even. Give me a break. Okay. You must understand what's going on with this I/O shield. It's like super warped. I feel the board is all twisted. I don't What caused it?
Miss Roxia, I don't think I remember seeing those fans either. If it makes you feel any better. Is something pushing on the motherboard?
I think it's a rivet. It's definitely a rivet.
What's your question, Bobas?
Ah.
What's wrong with the rivet?
The rivet on this. So
Take
there's
this.
a rivet right here, and it sticks out well into the case.
Oh, and it's pushing the motherboards.
Yeah, it's
Fighting it?
stopping the motherboard
Yikes.
from sitting flush, which to me screams bad design.
Would you ever stack O-rings on a temper sensor to create that seal? Why would you stack them though? Do you not feel that you're getting a good enough seal with just a single O-ring on each side? I mean, I don't see that there would be too much of a problem, but like, I feel like you're gonna not get the correct, what's the word I'm looking for?
What's the question?
Oh.
I've done it.
You have done it?
Yeah, but I never liked it.
Yeah, 'cause
It would
kind of
work.
messes with the dimensions a little bit, doesn't it?
Well, it's an O-ring on an O-ring. You just never know if the seal is going to be good.
Right.
Because both O-rings can squish onto one another and move. It's not like an O-ring on a flat surface where it squeezes kind of flat. You don't have that. You've got two round objects that can slip and
Move
slide.
around, yeah.
Move around. I've done it before in the past, Boba.
Okay, if it's perfect with the two, then sure. And you can always do a nice little leak test. Well, if you already have, do you already have coolant in it?
Boba doesn't mess around.
No, they do not. If it's working with two, then it's working with two. I would put a nice little layer of paper towels underneath it though, for the first little bit while it warms up to top temps pretty much. That's my personal opinion. But yeah, if John's done it, then is it hurting the I/O of the board? Like it's scratching it at all?
No, it's actually hard to see what it's actually doing. But like in my head, I'm thinking to myself, there's no way that the ITX board did this originally. But it's been such a long time that maybe it did and they just didn't realize. But there's definitely something going on. And I just don't know how to fix it. Other than like, taking the whole board out, but everything else is in right now. And so I'm just trying to like wiggle it around and see if I can get it to kind of correct itself. Oh no.
What? What happened?
Scratch the hell out of this.
It's fine.
You guys. What the hell is on the bottom of that box? Like rocks or something?
I can't see it from this angle.
So I can certainly see it.
Yikes. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's real bad.
Well, it wasn't me or my mom, so I'm happy about that.
Yo, can you give me that blue spray?
Yeah, of course. Do you want a paper towel as well? Or do you want a microfiber?
Microfiber. It is so scratched.
Yikes. It's fine. Maybe I just can't be stressed out about something that's out of our control. It's cosmetic. But this is why I say that we use mats for everything. Okay, I drained it enough to see where when I took the cap off of it, it wouldn't leak. Okay, that's good. The matrix card looks so good. Criminal, they never made a standalone blocks. I never thought about that, Froxia. I think that would actually be kind of cool. John, don't do it again.
Oh, I just wiped it. I need the box for the bill.
Hi, Corey. These PCs are so sick. I would have gotten one had I known about them before I bought my PC. That's okay. We're here to encourage a DIY upgrade. If you ever are in that position that you want to mess around with it yourself. We are thought provokers. We like to provoke thoughts and for people to get their hands busy and their brains busy. So, J-Damic says, table scratches are a badge of honor. Own it.
I know. It's just I love this table. We've scratched every other one we've ever had.
Yeah. We had a really, really nice live edge wood one, and I'm sure people know, those who know, that's what we used to take all of our photos on. And that thing was so scratched up by the time we were done with it. But, yeah. I wonder, I don't know.
I am so confused. I think I'm just gonna send it, but it's got to be that rivet. In which
as long
case,
as it's not.
It's absolutely a flaw in the design. The rivet shouldn't be that protruding. Yeah.
Can you provoke companies to stop chasing AI? Yeah, I've tried bullying them a lot. And all I do is make them cry.
We're trying our damnedest to
say, you're rude. And I'm like,
make an
you're
impact with
rude.
that.
I'm rude because you're rude. I'll try harder though, for sure.
Yeah, this is not going to happen, unfortunately.
It is what it is. Everyone say with me, it is what it is. I never really asked anybody, I mean, the music just went away, I just saw it go away. Oh no, is the music too loud? Maybe we need a Liquid House table mod mat. Maybe we do, J-Damics.
I wouldn't. It's not a bad idea.
This year, Liquid House, we're doing a lot behind the scenes. I can say right now that we will have badges soon.
It's something.
That's one thing. But that will be one of... What the hell? Whoa.
Gotta love floating washers.
But yeah, I think a nice little Liquid House table lawn mat would be very nice. And it is in the queue. We just need a lot of brands to keep working with us so we can keep on paying for things like that. Yes, temp sensor working now. Nice work. That's great. Put a piece of paper towel underneath it for just a couple of days. Luckily, the layout of the NV7 isn't with a power supply underneath, though. So, I mean, depending on where that line is.
I think I would take this apart.
And
So I want
knew
to.
you were gonna say that.
And we can wrap the stream up, but here I want you to see how bad it is.
Yeah, I'm curious. Ah!
Jesus Christ! Look at the
Oh my
IO.
God, you scared the shit out of me. Yeah. Yeah, that's really
It's
bad.
like super crooked.
Why didn't we notice that prior to? I see what you mean with the rivet too.
It's like so bad.
Oof. That's a lot of pressure on that board.
I
as
know.
well.
I don't.
Can we unrivet it? Just take that rivet out.
Well, what I would do is I would try and Dremel
It down, right? Of course. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Is it just that piece that's getting hit then?
Yeah, maybe I just not screw that one in. It's putting too much pressure on the board.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can just see that there's no screw there, which is whatever.
$10 says that John fixes this between this week and next week's stream.
It's hard doing things half-ass, you guys. I want to do it right. I mean, here, let's. It looks awesome.
Yeah, and you can't even tell right now on the stream,
No.
but the IO was very like diagonal.
The IO has like a two-piece shroud. You got the VRM heatsink, which is what you see right there, and then there's another
like little acrylic.
right there as well.
Yeah.
It's like that gold line going down.
And that was running into the rivet on the top, like the top back rivet of the case
Yeah.
is a little longer. And maybe that wouldn't be a problem if it wasn't this board. I don't know. But here. Whoa, wow.
Man, that's a young baby. That sure looks
I
good,
know I
though.
saw it warping on the IO side, but I have the curved monitor, so I didn't mention.
Yeah, no, I think it's this top rivet. It's the only thing that would make sense on putting pressure right there, but and it's because this ProArt shroud goes higher than the actual motherboard.
Right.
So, I mean, a case from 5-6 years ago is not going to account for hardware that's out now.
Well, also, it's a ProArt motherboard
Right.
versus like I don't know, an IPX like it's kind of expected and meant to have.
Right.
But yeah, I think that this will wrap up for today, guys. Man, I love a 2-hour stream. But that was actually pretty good and way less headaches than if we were to have done a mid-tower case with an AIO.
I'll screw on the radiator to the EXT just so that they can see.
What the vision is.
Yeah.
Do you want me to get you some screws?
Very specific ones.
I know, I hate that. I can pretend like I know what screws are, but I don't.
Like, oh yeah, I'll get you those screws.
Yeah.
I'll just take an hour to find them.
I'll
But
guess
I don't
the
blame
entire
you
way.
at all.
I will find 6 matching screws. Will they be the right thread? Probably not.
Probably not. But you know, it's the thought that counts.
I'm glad that you like it, Timothy. Let's see. Ugh.
It's a little heavy.
It can be, no, it's not so bad.
That's not so bad. And it's got the handle too, so.
Yeah, I like this. I like this. This weight.
Yeah, it looks good, and in my opinion, if you're gonna put something in your living room, right, your place of living, it has to look good. It can't just be some, well, let's stupid looking PC. They're like, oh yeah, that's my computer for the living.
Oh my god. Willow, I'm so sorry.
Did that fall on her?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm
Is she
sorry,
okay?
Willow. Yeah, I think she's fine. No, I'm putting this one wrong. Shit. Willow, I'm so sorry. Did I hurt you?
These EXTs can hurt someone.
I think she's okay.
Hey, Pop, you okay?
She's like, yeah, Mom just stabbed me with an EXT.
What the heck's that about? You okay?
I think she's okay.
You're very tough, Pop, you know that?
I know, did I scare you more than anything? I scared myself. I'm really sorry.
She's like, thanks, I hated it.
I would never hurt you. She said, Mom, it wasn't you, it was the XT.
Yeah, these V3 EXTs are really intense, you guys.
If you have babies or dogs underneath them, What if I screw up the powder coating on the foot of it?
Where?
Right here.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Where did I hit it then?
I don't know. It is what it is. I was gonna send this to Jay.
We can get him another one. You didn't order the EXTs yet, right?
No.
God damn it. Where did I hit it then? Because now I'm worried about like what the what it fell onto. It didn't fall far enough over here onto the leg. And there's only like plastic under and cardboard under here.
Yeah.
Maybe this right here. Well, shit. Did the case allow the Flex ATX PSU to be mounted natively in that position? No, we did do a mod for it to hold it. I don't know. Let's see. I'll move to the other camera. I should kind of show you. Yeah, you can kind of see it up here.
Yeah, you'll be able to play that back, play the stream back, because we show it
We did
all.
show it at the very beginning.
Yeah.
You can kind of see it.
It's gonna be near impossible to see. All you'll see
Well, you
is
see
this
only
little
the
line.
front, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, well, that's that.
Yep. So obviously, next week we're going to be wrapping up this build. We're going to be using these fans, stacking them on the EXT on the radiator, and obviously I don't actually know what pump res combo we're going to be using, and we'll figure out the solution for some quick disconnects, and
That's not so bad. It's not that bad.
well, I mean, like it broke the seal, right? So like if there was a,
Water or something.
it would rust there.
It
Yeah.
rust, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, this was our R&D one anyway, so it's fine.
It's fine.
Okay, you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this build. This is a pretty sick little thing. Pretty happy about it.
No
And-
worries about being late, Jane Ammons.
Yeah, don't worry
That's
about
not a problem. But
Um,
it is shown in the very beginning of the video. But yeah.
I was wondering, what is, you put your drink in front of the camera. I was like, what is that thing? in
Oh,
front of
that's
the
so funny. It is right in front of the camera.
camera? Yeah. But yeah, this was a fun little build. it really didn't require much modding. I wish this case was still available from Sliger, and it's not, but maybe we can convince them
I was gonna say, yeah.
to not just come out with a case, but maybe also have an option for this exact situation, right? With the ATX, with the Flex ATX setup rather than ITX and SFX. But yeah, no, so next week we're gonna be wrapping this one up, doing the EXT setup, the plumbing, and then we're gonna do some benchmarks with it, see what kind of performance we're gonna get. Maybe, fingers crossed, the 9850X 3D comes in time and maybe we swap that out.
Yeah.
Instead of the APU.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, so, but that's only if we get it in time, so we have no idea when we're getting it. But thank you guys so much for watching the stream and hanging out with us. It was a good time.
Rainbow, I know you just showed up, but we'll chat with you on Discord.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, man.
After every stream, usually we do it on Wednesdays. Today's Thursday, so sorry if my brain gets messed up. We do hop on Discord with our community and play games. I think that we're going to be getting into No Man's Sky tonight. So if anyone's interested in just hanging out, chilling, and you're not a part of our Discord, you can join our Discord. But thanks for tuning in. If you're here watching on YouTube, follow us on Twitch. And if you're watching on Twitch, subscribe to us on YouTube. Our numbers are going up, and that's really exciting.
Yep, slowly but surely. So we really appreciate you guys. Obviously, couldn't be doing any of this without you. Really are appreciative of not just the viewership, but like the actual engagement. Like you guys actually like talking to us and engaging in chat and like that's what keeps us going with this stuff, especially right now with the consumer space dying.
We're not giving up though.
Yeah,
we're staying positive, and I'll keep bullying people as much as I can bully them.
Yeah.
And by people, I mean AI people, not normal people.
Yeah, not real people, just AIs in general.
Just the AIs.
Yeah.
You should see what I say to ChatGPT. Nothing. I don't say anything to them. All right.
Next week we'll be streaming on Wednesday.
Yep, Wednesday.
And so catch us next week, Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, or I'm sorry, not Eastern Time, Mountain Standard Time.
Yep.
6 p.m. on Wednesdays.
Happy Valentine's Day to all of you little lovers out there. And thanks for being here. We love you guys.
Yep.
We'll talk to you
later.
later.
Catch you guys on Discord.
Au
Bye, guys.